Hello everyone, this is Nob1e J0n. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Single Player 1.10. I did have to think a little bit about that. These updates. Okay, I did my little pillar thing. Or not pillar, my strip mine thing. Don't dig directly above your head. I've actually really been enjoying some of you I know that watch this, I know in real life. So some of you talk to me about it later on, and I really enjoy hearing that while I'm playing these Minecraft hardcores, that some of you actually try it out on your own because you're like inspired to do it. That's really cool to me because that's one of the things I really love about Let's Plays on YouTube. It's just that that ability that they have to make people that, whoops, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. There we go. To make people kind of share an experience together, even though they're not playing together. They might not be anywhere near each other. They might even be different countries, that sort of thing. But there's just something about playing the games that we love to play together and sharing them with each other. It's just really cool. It's really empowering and really fun. And that's one of the reasons why I actually started watching Let's Plays to begin with. Because, whoops, I already have these on my offhand. Let's actually just merge some of that stuff there and get rid of that. I was playing a number of games and having a lot of fun doing them, but so many of my friends weren't around. There's some emeralds right there. And I still wanted to play the games, so I just played it by myself. And then as I was learning how to do new things, I would find that I didn't know how to do something, and I would pop on the internet and say, I wonder if somebody has any tutorials or anything that I can look for. And that would help me to find some Let's Players. And they're playing the same games that I'm playing. And I found Let's Plays through that. And it was really fun because it would mean that on those nights where it's like I'm playing a game and I wanted to play with someone, but nobody was around to play, or nobody wanted to, nobody had time, whatever it may be, I could depend on someone online who had already posted a video being available. Because their video is available. And I would just watch their video and play the game at the same time. Some games make that really difficult because the audio exchange between the game and the video really throws you off. And you know, if you're playing like Ark, for example, and you suddenly hear attack music, you don't know if it's coming from the YouTube video or from your own experience. And yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness, my dinosaurs are oh, there's nothing around. Or worse yet, you get so used to it that you don't even look to see if your dinosaurs are in any kind of trouble, and then suddenly you get a message that one of them is dead. So, you know, just different types of experiences like that, but it's just really fun. And that's really why I started watching Let's Plays. And it's fun to hear that some of you are getting that same enjoyment, because I know there are a few friends that I used to play with that for whatever reason we're just having difficulty connecting right now. Sometimes it's because I'm busy doing YouTube. Sometimes because they might be in a new relationship or struggling with an existing one or something like that, and just like time and schedules and all kinds of things like that. I mean, we're adulting, so so you know, sometimes you just can't get together, and it's rough, but you know, it's life. Let's see, 1 2 3 3. It's supposed to be this one that I'm supposed to dig in. No, not with that. You can't dig with that. Come on. And yeah, it's just like it's unfortunate, but it's like obvious. This is what life is like, and you kind of expect it, and you know that, but you still want to play anyway. And it's really fun to be able to share time together, even with people that you might not be playing with. You know, you just like they're watching, and they're interacting, and it's just great to get to know people and to spend time with people, even when you can't really quite connect in the ways that you may have before. So yeah, just like I really want to tell you guys just how grateful I am that you guys have been so supportive of me in doing this, because this really I didn't start this because I had dreams of being popular on YouTube. I started this because I was really appreciative of all those YouTubers and the things that they did for me, you know, giving me something to watch and giving me somebody to spend time with when there was no one else around. And I was just so appreciative of that content that they had released that I wanted to give back, you know, be part of the community and just do my own Let's Plays so that other people could get the same, hopefully the same enjoyment that I had. And it's really cool to hear that some people are. It's really good to share that with people. What am I coming to now? It looks like, oh, I need to consolidate some stuff. Let's do some of that. This episode, whoops. I keep coming up with all these things and saying, this episode I want to do this, this episode I want to do that. And sometimes, you know, all I really want to do is just play. You know, I don't really want to have a goal in mind. I don't really want to have, oh, what did I do that for? I don't really want to have like frustration when I have something that I've really been wanting to do and it's not working out. Like right now, for the betterment of the video, I would really, really like it if I could just like stumble upon some lava, because that is exactly what I need right now to get this episode going and get me out of the underground. Oops, I'm gonna need a new iron pick really, really soon. Let me get some more wood. But at the same time, it's like I can't depend on that, because Minecraft is one of those games where the map is just randomly generated, and so sometimes it's just going to be the case that I'm not going to be able to find what I want when I want to find it. And videos that I would hope would be really short, really concise. It's like, all right, I got this, I got this, I got this. Let's get to the Ender Dragon, you know, that kind of thing, which is still my overall goal for hardcore. I don't want hardcore to go on forever. I want to be able to do that and to be able to say, look what I've done. I have killed the Ender Dragon post combat update. And just be like, yeah, that was an accomplishment, and it was something that I shared with others. And they were able to watch, and they were able to experience the joy, the ups, the downs, and all that stuff with me, because it's all been documented. But at the same time, it's like, there are going to be some episodes that do not have as much progress as others, and I think I've already done that in previous seasons. Like, yeah, we had the case in, was it season 2, I believe, when I was looking for diamonds and spent an entire episode looking, finally found diamonds at the end of the episode. Then the following 2 episodes were spent looking for lapis, and finally found lapis. You guessed it. Well, actually, that season I died. I did not find lapis. It's like, you know, I really wanted to, and it was really important for me to progress, but I couldn't find it, and that was that, and, you know, that's fine. It was still an entertaining season. So it's just something I have to remember sometimes as I'm doing this, that sometimes these episodes are a little bit more grindy than I would want them to be, but that's just like kind of the nature of playing games and recording games. Just sometimes you just don't know what's going to come, and you can't prepare for that. And I just want to have fun, and I want you guys to have fun, and I hope that you are. But if you're not, I can't get all upset and say like I'm a failure as a YouTuber because I didn't entertain you, you know, all the time. I'm still going to do my best to entertain you as often as possible. But if it's not always entertaining, then that's cool, you know? Because, you know, it's part of the enjoyment, part of the fun isn't so much the accomplishment as it is just spending time together. Just being in the I don't want to say like the journey, because I don't want to get all like philosophical, but it's true. That's already what I'm doing. So might as well just embrace it. Quit denying what it is. But yeah, it's just like, I just want you guys to be there, you know, to enjoy that with me, and to be here with me, and to, well, it's getting really dark in this corner, but that's okay. I'm not actually planning to put torches in here. I just want to fill it on up. Oops, don't close that off. That's embarrassing. Boom. Okay. I think I'm going to try to mix this up in a second, because I'm not hearing lava anywhere. And that's kind of disappointing. But, you know, I just talked about it for several minutes now about how you can't really plan for that kind of thing. So it's not as though I'm like really upset. Let's see. That's pretty cool. I'm getting a lot of emeralds. Something I did not anticipate getting really in any episode, which actually kind of makes me a little bit excited, because if I'm finding emeralds, that means that if I were to go back to that previous village or to find another village, I could have something to trade, because that is the currency of villagers. They trade for and with emeralds. And now I'm getting some, so what am I at? Oh man, I'm almost at level 30. That's pretty exciting too. I've never been this high in a previous hardcore series. Oops. I think I want to leave that open. Just so it looks like the tunnel was. Yeah. Yeah, over here. So yeah, I hope you guys really appreciate what I'm trying to say and understand it as well. And I think you guys have been so supportive. I've had a couple other YouTubers who just like, they just give me like the best compliments that I can possibly imagine, which is so unexpected. And you know, it's just like, I honestly feel frequently as though I don't deserve the compliments that they give me. But I think because I feel that I don't deserve them, it makes me appreciate them so much more. You know, because it's just sometimes I feel like if I feel like I'm not doing good enough, it's not because I'm genuinely doing bad. It's just because I have a higher expectation of what I can accomplish than other people do. And it's really good to have people tell me that I'm doing really good, because it just shows that that somebody else really appreciates the effort that I put in and recognizes you know, you recognize that it's not like as good as I want it to be, but it's still growing. It's still getting better every time, and it's still a good a good product, if I can use that word to describe the channel and the videos and things like that. But yeah, I'm just like really grateful of them. And I'm kind of grateful for other things as well right now. I just came back from a really good friend of mine, one of my coworkers, just got married, and we just got back from the wedding, and it was a really good ceremony. I really appreciate it. It was whoops, what am I doing here? I gotta find crafting bench. Good, I still have enough iron already done out, so I can do this. Still got enough sticks. Whoops, what am I doing? And I guess it doesn't really matter where I put that right now, because I'm just gonna pick up extra garbage anyway until I throw it. Let's get rid of that, and there we go. But yeah, it's just like every now and then you need things like weddings and funerals and things like that to remind you about like what's most important in life, and to remind you that you know, things like yeah, like in the previous episode, the previous episode of Minecraft Hardcore, I tried to do some effects in After Effects, and I hope you guys saw them and appreciated them, because that video, I'm not that good with After Effects, and it's something I've really always wanted to learn how to do, is you know, visual effects inside of video, because I grew up, you know, loving movies and television and things like that, particularly movies, and just like always been amazed by the craft of filmmaking, and it's really cool. That's one of the things I really love about making Let's Plays, is that I get to learn how to use things like Premiere and After Effects and other tools like that to be able to do edits and cuts, and you know, just try to make an interesting video of all the footage I have of me playing a game. And so like I was talking about some of the important details in the debug data, which is this white data on the two corners, and I would say like I'm currently at y coordinate 11, and I would have a little what was it, rectangle dissolve right in and show what I was pointing at, and I had some words pop up on screen, stuff like that, and it was a really fun effect. But it was crazy how much effort it took to put into that, because I had learned a little bit about After Effects from a previous study session, and it had been a while since I used it, because I was just trying to get content out, that I didn't take the time that it would take for me to really learn it. So I'd forgotten most of the stuff I did learn, and then had to relearn and learn some new things in a really short space of time. And whoops, let me pick that up too. And because of that, the video, whoops, let me do this correctly. The video, I thought, turned out really well. You know, some of the effects I wanted to try, they worked. They could improve, but you know, that's not what I'm here to talk about. But I was just like really grateful for it. The thing that I was not expecting is that it took fill this in. It took what usually like these videos, because I just got a brand new computer and built everything to make it easier for me to edit these videos. Usually like a 30-minute video takes me more time to go through and check the voice volume and things like that than it takes for me to actually render out the video. The video itself renders out almost, oh, there's a cave right there. The video renders out pretty close to 1-to-1. It's like a half-hour video takes about 40 minutes to render, which is, you know, pretty good. That's incredible. It means I have a really, really strong machine with a good processor. Lava. Oh, and a skeleton. Let's see if we can fill this in real quick. Sucker. Oh yeah. So my machine is like really, really strong, and I appreciate that because it means that I can do the things I want to do and hopefully make them pretty quick. Let's consolidate these. How come it's not shifting? Apparently shift clicking doesn't work very well with torches in your offhand. The offhand slot is not one you can shift into. More lapis as well. This is a very, very lucky find here. This lava right here is actually lighting this place up pretty well too, so I don't have to worry about mobs killing me while I gather this lapis. How much lapis does this give me? Because this, I did not expect to find lapis here. Let me check. I should have done this in a previous season as well when I did find lapis. I just kind of found like, oh, that's embarrassing. It was this season. Where I found some lapis and it's like, it didn't occur to me until I had left and I was already moving on to the next couple of episodes. And I'm like, oh, I probably should have dug around that lapis to see if there was any more. Because that's frequently the way Minecraft works. It's like if you see anything, that means that there's quite a bit in the area. And we remember this trick. Alright, so the first thing I think I'm going to try here. Yep. Okay, so this gives me a slot. Now we, oops. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let me build, oh, I need some more wood again because I've already used up my sticks. Let's take this and get ourselves that diamond pick that we've been needing for a few episodes. So yeah, I was just talking about rendering and saying it's nearly one, whoops, let me not forget about that. Let me drop this, thank you. And let's switch this around. Guess I can't really do that, I'll just drop it into the pit anyway. Oh, I'm gonna need to, because I'm gonna need to pick up that obsidian. So yeah, I can render the videos, and they render pretty much 1-to-1, which is fantastic. Because it means that I can record, edit, and upload all in the same day. Which is what I really like to do, because I really like to be able to record a video like this and share it with you guys as soon as possible. Because that way, you get the videos, you know, as soon as possible, because I'm not trying to create a giant back buffer. But at the same time, it also means that I can respond quicker. So if you guys are commenting or, you know, asking for new things, or if there's a new update, like when 1.10 or yeah, 1.10 came out, I'm able to get a video out faster instead of being like a week later, a week and a half later. It's the same week the update comes out. I've already got a video for you guys. So I prefer to do it that way. But it does mean that I need to make sure that I get the videos up or recorded and ready and edited as quickly as I possibly can, which is really difficult when I'm working full time. But the trouble with this particular video, the last video, the one with After Effects, was that I did not anticipate that the new version of After Effects has trouble rendering. So when it was like, if I just edit a video in Premiere, it goes pretty quick because I have a brand new i7 quad-core processor, and it just works really, really well and works fast. But the code base for the new Creative Cloud version of After Effects took a long time. Just because I had a couple of effects. You saw them, it wasn't much. It was 4 rectangles and some text that had, yeah, they existed and they had some transition effects and things like that. And it wasn't big and elaborate. It wasn't a lot to do, but that video, first off, when it started up, I'm used to it saying, oh, it'll take about 15 minutes, 20, 30, 40, 45, and then it just starts rendering. It does pretty well. This one started out saying 1 hour and 15 minutes, 2.5 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. Yeah, you'll be lucky if this one gets done. That's pretty much what happened with it, and I'm like, are you kidding? How long is this video supposed to take? And it was just, did I have the book? I do have the book. Good. It was just so long and obnoxious that it was finally like, I guess it's going to take me like 5.5 hours to get this done. Okay, I guess I'm just going to go to bed and hopefully it'll be ready for me in the morning. And when I woke up in the morning, I come and check it and it says that it's not done. It's not half done. And I was asleep for like 7 hours. And when I woke up, it wasn't done. And then I'm like, I'm going to work now and it's not even half over. At the end of the day, when I got home from work, it was finally rendered. Oh, thank goodness I didn't make any mistakes. I mean, I'm pretty sure I made a mistake in the way that I did the entire process, but I'm really glad that there wasn't anything else wrong, like the effects weren't good or anything like that, because otherwise that particular video, 16 hours for a video that didn't come out right would have been such a pain. But it worked out in the end, and I'm very grateful for that, because I was able to share it with you guys, and you saw it. It was the last episode. And it's like, well, that's really cool. What, do I need anything else while I'm down here? I'm actually going to lay out my furnaces and smelt some of this stuff while we're talking. So yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things that I can't really plan for, and it was just kind of upsetting that it happened. But you know, that's just that's just how things work sometimes when you're making videos, and it's fine. It's not what you want, but it's, you know, it's a good learning experience. I'm still having fun with that. Let me put that in there too. Anything else I need to smelt? I do have a lot of food. Let me cook that too. Some of you have probably been thinking that for a long time. Why aren't you cooking the beef? Okay, good. Everything else is in place. I do want to continue to make some more arrows. That means I need more feathers. That means I need more chickens. Let's see. I don't need to consolidate that. I don't really need to consolidate the iron as well. Is there anything else I do? I can do that. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's leave that there. Okay, let me check. Whoa. Have I really not been hit since I got those? That's pretty nice. Pretty convenient. I still don't even have a shield. That's odd. I can craft one real quick, because I don't know when I'll be needing one. Probably in the nether. Craft a shield. Oh boy. No, you going over here. Let's take some of this meat out. Guess I'll put that back in. Yes, I'm above level 30 now. I forgot about that. I just even talked about it, I think, in the previous episode, and said that furnaces are an excellent way to get. I guess I really didn't need to place that there. Just because it was obsidian, it looked dark to me. I didn't really realize it's next to lava, which is one of the most bright things in Minecraft. So that was wasteful. But meh. I'm not sure if this one's gonna cook both, but this one will. Are you gonna cook it at all? You did. Good, good. And you're gonna cook too. Good. Okay, so I'm trying to think now. I've got obsidian. I've got, how much do I have? 10 more, which is enough to make another portal, which is fantastic. That's what I want. What else do I want? Let's see. Nether portal, flint. Do I have? I threw out all my gravel. Okay. I am going to want some more gravel because I'm going to want to get... Let me check real quick and see. Well, actually, there's gravel right there. Let me just use something other than... something that does not have durability to dig stuff like this. Because if I use my pickaxe, it would dig it just as fast, but it would also lose durability with every block of gravel that was broken. So I'm using my furnace right now because furnaces don't have durability. Furnaces don't care. Let me do an offhand trick again. Because this actually works just as well for making flint. This is kind of sad how much stuff I'm breaking without getting any flint. But yeah, oops. Missed it. Missed the opportunity. Oops. Oh, flint right there. Perfect. That gives me 2, I think. Yeah, that was me placing the torch too soon. Which is a thing. Whoops. Also too soon. Okay, so I need flint, and I need... Oh, I do need flint. Ultimately, that's why I'm getting gravel, but I just need some gravel right now. Because there'll be plenty of time later on for me to grind away to get more flint. I really need to go back up to the surface soon. It's like right now I really want to check and see if I have what I need before I go to the surface. I think I just got some more gravel. Or no, not gravel. Flint. I did not. Unfortunate. I've got the obsidian. Oh, I did want to check and see what my enchantments would be for my pick, because there is more diamonds, and I want to see if I can get fortune on my pick, so I can get more diamonds than 1 per block, potentially. That would be really good. Oops, I wanted to hit this one down here. It's been a few seasons since I talked about this trick. So if you don't know this trick, gravel, when you break a block of gravel, let me stand back and do it, the entire stack just falls down. And if you happen to put a torch underneath, the block can't break the torch. So the torch essentially breaks the gravel block and just puts it into its normal form. That's 4. That's not bad. How many did you give us? 4 per... So that's 16 right there. Whoa. Heck of a lot more gravel than I anticipated. Guess we'll just throw this batch right in there. Nope. Keep it in there. Okay. And let's see, what do we have here? We got our steak in here. That's a lot of food. I think we're doing good for food. We don't really need that bread. We do need the wood. Diamonds, the emeralds, the gold. Gold to get me more emeralds too. The chest, we're going to need a chest eventually. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good for everything we need right now. I think we're actually going to wrap it up here, and then we're going to be able to go in the next episode. Oops, and gather all the things we're going to need on the surface, and then we're going to go to the Nether, which I hope you guys are going to enjoy, because this will be the first time I've actually done the Nether and had it recorded. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, I hope that you leave a like. Let me know. And it also helps other people to find the video too. It's not just for me personally, which is like, it makes me happy to know that people like my videos. This is true, but I also like to have other people know about it, and that's one of the best ways for people to find it, because it just shows that it's a popular video and people are coming to watch it. So It'll bring more people, and all be happy to share together. So yeah, if you guys do like it, leave a like, please. Let me know as well down in the comments. There we are. There it is. And we'll take care of this in the next episode. And if you guys haven't yet and you enjoyed this episode, I really would appreciate if you would subscribe to let me know that that you're here and you appreciate what I'm doing and you want to see more, and I'll continue to make more for you. But yeah, guys, whoa, thanks so much for watching. Oh, glitching again. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.